Oh, hey folks, how you doing? It is Paul. I am here with you at precisely 12:31 in the morning, and I have just scrubbed myself to death here. Not myself, actually, but my car. So I haven't even tackled the inside of this car, but the outside is beautiful. And to show you, I will show you the car is beautiful once again. I had to clean the rims. I have to shine the tires, but the car is in pretty good shape now. It's nice and clean, and I cleaned out the inside, and I gave it a fast wax. So it's not perfect, but pretty good. The tires are, the rims are all cleaned finally, so I feel good about it. There's just so much you can do, especially in the Florida heat. This is just really oppressive indeed. So I'm all shitted up here. So maybe tomorrow I'll work on the inside. I pretty much got everything cleaned out. And let's go ahead and see what is shaking and moving in the world today. This being a Wednesday, I believe it's the 25th, is it? Let's see what it is. It is Wednesday, March 25th, indeed. So let's turn that Bluetooth off because I was listening to my speaker. And we will go ahead and get right in to, let's start out with whatever's easier. Let's see whatever's easier. Gold and silver. Silver's up $1.85 to $73.55 because it had gotten down to something like $66 or something like that. I think I saw it at $67 if I'm not mistaken. So it might have went down to 66. Gold is at 4,570. It's up $91. All right, so there you have it with the metals. Now let's take a look at oil. Oil is it's down, but it came up a little bit. It was at 88, and now it's at 90.21. So it's up. It's down 2.3% today. Let's go ahead and get right into the Dow, and then we will be into. Sorry, I am all. My fingers aren't working right. 355 points up for the Dow. It's at. It's up 0.75%. 355 up. Okay, let's just take a look at the NAS, and then away we go into the news. It is up. It's 21,000. It's 22,000. Up 224, 1%. All right, a little bit more than 1%. Now let's go ahead and bring you up to date on the news, and you'll be that much more savvy, I do believe. Okay, let's get it going as I have a less toothy grin than I did 20 years ago. Thank you. That's what living life will do to you. Okay, let's go ahead and get into Drudge, and we'll see. I heard they're shooting a lot of missiles at Israel about 12, 15 hours ago. Okay, Iran rejects peace plan. Well, you know, they were negotiating, and the U.S. military hit them anyway, so I don't think you're going to be able to count on anything from Iran. And Iran knows that all they have to do is piss off the world enough and hold up and raise prices of oil enough to where somebody's going to scream uncle. Negotiating with yourself, question mark? That's an appropriate response, my opinion. Thousands of troops deployed. What are they going to do? Have you bothered to take a look at the size of Iran? Have you looked at it? There's almost 100 million people that reside there. Dig? From what I understand, they have underground fortresses with these missiles that you're going to have near nuclear weapons to be able to get to. You're going to have to blow off sides of mountains. what I was reading. Okay, wannabe strongman rises in Tehran. Recession odds climb. Why? Because we're paying another $1.30 a gallon? $1.50 a gallon? Whatever it is? Who cares? It's not your money, Trump. You're going to get, I don't even want to get into it. Trump ain't going to be waiting in line for gas. He's not going to be counting out those quarters to make dollars. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and the petrodollar. Epidemic of suspicious trading. That was from yesterday. White House downplays well-timed bets. It's because, just like I told you, it's a whole little club, like Jeremiah Babe said, like George Carlin said. It's a big club, and you ain't in it. It was the same way with the COVID-19 scam. They all knew that it would be a guaranteed winner if they invested into it, because it'd be mandated and you'd be forced to take it. It's obvious, but people don't want to see that. They're afraid they're going to die. Let's see here. Iran to thank Spain's prime minister by allowing Strait of Hormuz passage. They probably will. A data guru predicts major disaster for the Don. I think so. I mean, he did some good things that some people will think are a good thing, like cracking down on immigration. By the way, I saw, just 5 minutes ago, I saw what looked like middle schoolers working for ICE. They look like that episode of Mary Tyler Moore, where the little 14-year-old kid there in the odd-fitting suit was trying to bed her. Oh, my God. Let's not get into it. 222 days till midterm elections. President's daily war video briefing fuels concerns he's not getting full picture. He doesn't need the full picture. He's all the people investing into the Sperry and Boeing and Raytheon and all that, and oil. What else? I mean, is this hard, folks? It's not very hard as far as I'm concerned. I see things clearly. You may not. That's why I told you, come on this channel, worship me as a god. Because when you have a 70 IQ or a 66 IQ, you can only move up when you come to this channel. Okay. Iran missiles pierce Israel defenses, raising doubts about interceptors. What doubts are you talking about? The doubts if they have 100 pieces on hand? Or the doubts of when a missile goes up, it is tracked immediately by Israel, and then Israel launches an Arrow 3 for $3 million, and by the time the rocket gets there, it's blown apart, and you have 25 amazingly powerful bomblets, which do tremendous damage because they're moving so fast, multiple times the speed of sound. I won't get into it. So what are you talking about? Doubts of that? You can be sure that they'll hit. Gravity will assure that they will hit. All right? Forget about David's truss. Okay? David's truss is as dead as my sex life. Okay? Forget it. Thousands of crows swarm Tel Aviv, sparking harbinger of doom. I'll say. Boy, when they get serious and they launch 50, 60, 70 missiles at once, and that sky looks like a Lucy in the Sky of Diamonds, and you get 700, 800, 1,500 little mini rockets that hit, the Israelis are going to have a whole new outlook on life, I have to confess that I think. Europe could face fuel shortages in weeks. I was telling my wife that and my son. I told my son, I said, look, you got 6 to 8 weeks worth of reserves, and you're at a month now almost. You know, it's going to happen, folks. You're shit morons. You don't understand one thing from another. My sub's excluded. You don't understand one thing from another. How can a 66 IQ, how can you understand anything anyway? Trust me, folks. Iran knows what they are doing. They know what they're doing. They learned. They learned. Whether they wanted to or not. Nations race to secure enough fertilizer to prevent food crises. A lot of unanswered question about Epstein's final hours. And don't worry, he 6'3" and all. He choked himself and choked out on a suicide attempt from a 4'8" bunk bed. Okay, no trouble at all there. Okay. A flash of orange in this video. Google search, a makeshift noose. I see. Okay. It's like you people at the COVID-19. They said they were skipping their rounds to check on him. Can you say payoff? Can you say corruption? Who knows? The people in charge of the prison probably had an interest in it. They were probably on the videos. Who knows? It's just like the COVID-19. We can show you the mastermind of putting together the lockdowns. Neil Ferguson there in the UK, we can show you how he refused them himself because it was so deadly. He refused them himself and sent for his girlfriend to have sex with his open marriage girlfriend. That means nothing to a dedicated person who believes in the COVID-19. That doesn't mean just because the person who told us how dangerous it was and installed beyond draconian measures, just because he went out and did it and told you not to, doesn't mean that it's not real. It's real. This is the same thing like you fucking imbeciles. And you're starting to come around. Thank God. You come to this channel, your IQ grows by maybe 1 or 2 every 6 months. When you subscribe, maybe faster if you're bright. All right. Let's see here. Now it's taking me to more advertising. So we have to get back onto the Drudge Report. Thank you. Sorry about that, folks. The recession odds are climbing. Okay, it looks like the only person doing the news right now, the only two, I heard something about Mark Levine, but I think that was on the radio, or maybe it was on cable. I don't know. You've got the guy from the financial channels, and then you've got Sean Hannity, and you've got the old man there, Raquel Mad Dog, okay? And then everybody else has been sidelined. Investigators believe Don hoarded top secret government files for personal financial gain. Very possible. I mean, there's a reason why they were over there, folks. Trump is not below anything, in my opinion. He's not above anything. He can do whatever it is that he wants to do, and we're just going to have to keep a tight look over him. What can I say? I don't like it, and neither does anybody else. Even his own team, I'm sure, doesn't like it. He showed highly classified map to plane passengers on the way to golf club. Army raises maximum enlistment age to 42. Boy, I'll tell you, you get through boot camp at 42 years old, you better have the plus 38-year-old people, plus 37, 38-year-old people in those, because they'll never make it through the regular things. They'll never make it through your muscles and your tendons and all the rest of it. They'll all pop. Believe me when I tell you. 42 is old, folks. You can't just jump up from a wigwam sitting position. It don't work like that. So, embarrassing. leaked database shows ICE pays off local cops, whatever that means. The lines, the prices, the anxiety. Can air travel get any worse? Airports in chaos as 460 unpaid TSA agents quit and call out sick. I mean, can you blame them? They're not getting paid. Melania and the bot. Okay, whatever. I'm not interested. First lady selling $600 freedom necklaces online. Well, God bless free enterprise. Jury finds Meta violated law in child sex exploitation case. I kind of agree with it because, these people, the kids and everything else that committed suicide because some stupid bot told them to go do it or join them in Infinity. You can't make some sort of a morality for the computers. They have to be like that. So, yeah, I think I agree with it. Influencer arrested for staging her own kidnapping to boost follower count. Poll suggests Americans shunning AI as news source. Colbert co-writing Lord of the Rings movie. Update concerns mount as Shia's erratic behavior escalates. People 65 and older can get better with age, study shows. All right, well, that's something to look forward to. Folks, come here. If you have a 66 IQ, 68 IQ, which you probably do, come here and you can join my subs that are smart people by and large. Take care, subscribe, be nobody, and I will see you tomorrow with a clean car. Bye.